Minister of Natural Resources VickramBharrat told summit delegates at the opening of CARVIS, which included a number of regional oil companies and government officials, that in order to ensure that Guyana's oil resource is managed responsibly, the government will immediately engage the oil and gas companies in better contract administration and renegotiation. Bharrat said too that the government intends to establish a petroleum commission to provide the much needed technical oversight to enhance the regulation of the petroleum sector. In addition, the government will also establish an arm's-length natural resource fund insulated from political interference.
This government will approach the oil and gas sector in a national, non-partisan manner. We are fully aware that this sector will bring not only significant financial resources and enormous transformational opportunities, but also many challenges. There are many examples around the world where developing countries have obtained windfalls from oil and gas, but eventually ended poorer than before. The resource course will not be taken lightly, and we will learn from the experiences of others. It must be noted, however, that our work is guided by several pillars, which include good governance, increased value extraction, efficiency, improved transparency, accountability, predictability, balance, and evidence-based decision-making. This will aid in avoiding the negative effects as mentioned before.
The minister also promised that in order to prevent oil monies from being squandered or misused, the government will, among other things, uphold the Santiago Principles of Transparency and Accountability and the Extractive Industry Transparency Index. He said non-disclosure of receipt of funds from oil revenues will be criminalized, and all annual reports from the government will be laid in the National Assembly detailing oil revenues and expenditures.
This sector will deliver to Guyanese people, but much more has to be done. For example, Guyana has already received payment for its forestry lifts and 2 royalty payments totaling over $144 million. These monies have been deposited into the Natural Resource Fund. Among this, the Guyanese economy saw over $300 million in direct investment in the last year. Oil and gas companies employed over 2,000 employees, representing an average of 56% of the workforce in this sector. The companies have trained over 200 Guyanese. They have engaged over 600 Guyanese small businesses, and over 70 joint ventures with local companies were established.
Some areas in which oil revenues will be directed are to support job creation, world-class education and healthcare systems, social and economic infrastructure, and targeted cash transfer to Guyanese, particularly the elderly, children, the poor, and other vulnerable groups. Notwithstanding these promises, Bharrat emphasized the need for greater capacity building, standards raising, and knowledge transfer. Campbell, Newsroom.